Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a haul from Sephora. Very excited. Got a lot of stuff to share with you. Mostly all new products, things that I've never used before. A couple are a restock, and I think there's also a few that I have tested out, but mostly just really excited to share all of these things with you because I think there's a bunch that will be hits and really great recommendations once I, test them out and get like a full feel for them, but otherwise just super excited. I did want to say that this video is sponsored by Sephora. I picked all of these products out by myself. I shopped for them by myself, so everything is, chosen by me. So let's get into it. Everything that I'm mentioning in this video, in this haul, will be available on Sephora.com and at Sephora in stores. Sephora is also having a code, free ship. I'll have that on this screen right here and then in the description box for you. So you can shop on Sephora.com and there's no minimum purchase requirement. You get free shipping. And then Sephora is also having the spring savings event, and this is where you're gonna get different percentages off of your total based on the tier that you're in. And there's 3 different tiers. So there's ROUGE, VIB, and then Insider. So based on what tier you're in, that's when you'll have access to the sale and the percentage off you'll get off your total price. It is free to join the Sephora Insider program. Okay, let's start off with some skincare-ish stuff. This is a repurchase. This is the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. I loved Grande Lash. I used that for about a year. I really noticed big differences from it. I've been using Latisse for probably about a year now. I'm really happy with it. I think I should finish my last prescription of Latisse, go back to Grande Lash, and compare the two, because Grande Lash is significantly, I don't know if it's cheaper than, I'd have to do the math because it goes based on like month supplies, like 3-month supply, this, that, and the other. So I'm pretty sure this would obviously be cheaper though, but I love the lash serum. The brow serum is incredible too. I've been using this for about 6 months now. I noticed a huge difference in my brows to where I don't really have to fill them in quite as much as I used to in the past, and I just didn't feel like I really needed to commit to something quite as permanent as microblading, because I do have naturally full brows. It's just I noticed that the front area was getting a little bit thin, so I just wanted something to just like pop it right there, and it does the job. It works really well. Then I got the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. Big fan. Similar to other liquid exfoliating toners, I think that this is considerably more gentle than a lot of other ones and suitable for skin types that might be a little bit more sensitive. I've never had issues with irritation with this one, and I have accidentally put it on a couple eczema patches and I didn't feel like it was burning my skin off. So I think I could say that this would be suitable for more skin types than other ones that are in this family that are a little bit more extreme. This seems to be like super gentle, so love that. Another new little skincare product. This one's from Ulla Henriksen. This is the Wrinkle Blur Bakuchiol Eye Gel. Now, bakuchiol is a plant extract from the bobchi plant. So this is touted as a product that gives you the benefits of retinol without the irritation. I do believe that this has been shown to be a good antioxidant as well for the skin. I will be interested to see if I notice that much of a difference. Obviously with things like this, you need to be extremely consistent and you need to use them for months at a time. I will say that for the couple times I've used it, it's quite moisturizing, it's lightweight, I like the way it feels under my eyes, I like it prior to makeup application, and I haven't had any type of irritation, whereas there have been some retinol or vitamin C eye creams I've used in the past that have caused a little bit of irritation around the eye area, but so far so good with this one. I'll keep you updated on it. Remind me, just keep reminding me to be really consistent with this one. It's not quite as moisturizing as some of the other greasier types of eye creams that I really like, but overall, nothing negative to say about it either. You know what I mean? Okay, this is from JLo Beauty. I thought that this was all skincare. I didn't realize she had some color cosmetic products. This is the JLo Beauty That Star Filter in an Instant Complexion Booster Highlight Bronze Diffuse. So this is supposed to have, you know, vitamin E, mineral pigments, diffuse light, blur imperfections, la-di-da. I got the shade Rose Gold. It is so unflattering. It made my skin look orange so much. I might have used too much, so I probably need to go a little bit lighter handed with it the next time I use it, but it was so strong of pigment that even with foundation, like a full coverage foundation on top, the Charlotte Tilbury one, it just gave it this weird orange tint. I had to wipe it off and start over again. Second time I tried it, I used a little bit less, but still had the same issue. I don't know if it's just a me problem and I picked the wrong shade. It looks beautiful swatched on the back of my hand. I don't know why it appears so much more orange on my face. I do really like the shade on the back of my hand, so maybe I should try like putting it on top of the foundation before powder, see if that makes a difference. But yeah, nothing against the product itself, it's just the shade on my face is like not good. All right, moving into powders. I need to take my Apple Watch off. I feel like it's not going with the fit. I want to move into powders and talk to you about some powders because I want to find a good handful of powders that all perform slightly differently and are not bad for dry skin. Powders that don't look unflattering on a dry skin type. So I want to try a bunch. I want to like come up with a good handful for y'all and like see what we're working with. So I picked up 2 setting powders. The first one is from Fenty. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I picked the shade Banana. This is supposed to be good for highlighting. I'll open it off the bottom so I don't have to tear it. It does have a little sifter that it comes with, and then that's just what the powder looks like in there. One of my friends, Megan, she raves about this. She said it's like the best powder she's ever used, so I'm quite intrigued. Yeah, gonna try a powder. You know me, it's hard for me to get excited about a powder because I just feel like they always look so bad on me, but I wanna try some and have more than, you know, like one powder to recommend to you. So then the other one I got was from Marc Jacobs. This is the Accomplice Instant Blurring Beauty Powder. Now the reason I got this was because I'm a really big fan of the Accomplice concealer, and when I saw this in Sephora, it appears to have a really slight luminous finish to it, so it doesn't appear to be fully matte. We'll try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna really work on finding some good powders for all of us with dry skin. All right, bronzers and contours. So I picked up the jumbo size of Benefit Hoola. I go through this regularly. This has been my favorite contour of choice for years and years. It's not that warm of a bronzer, and it works as a contour for my skin tone to where it never looks orange or anything. And I thought, why not just get the jumbo size, because I use this almost every single time I do my makeup. But I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to like have something else to contour with to talk about. So this one's from Dior. It's the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I thought this could be really nice because it actually comes with 4 different tones. So highlight, 2 highlight tones, and then 2 bronzer contour shades. So probably a little bit too dark for me to contour with, but could perhaps, you know, bronze the skin with it. But that looks like it could potentially be a good contour, and I like that you get the 4 shades so you can mix them together, do whatever you want with, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to try something new to contour with, see if there were other things out there that I liked. I am very much like a creature of habit when it comes to makeup. When I find something I like, it's hard to get me to try something new. So I want to do that. Okay, then this is the Drunk Elephant Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, the De-Bronzy Drops. I see so many people talking about these that I really wanted to try them. I thought that this came in a squeeze tube, but it comes in like this little dropper. Shake it before you use it. I haven't tried it yet. Cocoa extract and platinum peptides. So I think you can wear this on its own, mixed into your foundation, or as a base for your foundation. So I'm really, really excited about this one. I have been loving Kosas. Like, I've truly been such a big Kosas fan the past couple years. Really, really like just the branding and the products. I got the Kosas Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. I picked the shade medium. Haven't used this yet, but as many of you know, I wear bronzer almost every single day. If I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing bronzer. So I thought this shade was just absolutely gorgeous. Thought it would match my skin tone. It kind of smells like cacao nibs or something. Like, I don't think it's fragranced. I think it just naturally smells like that. Also, I adore the Kosas packaging. I just think that's so groovy. Let's talk about concealers. I really want to find some new concealers this year to talk about because I think I only talk about NARS Radiant Creamy, Charlotte Tilbury, and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. And I pretty much exclusively used those. I wasn't really willing to try that many other concealers because I thought that those were like the end all be all of concealers for me. So I found 3 that I think will be really nice. I actually shouldn't count this one because it's the Dior Forever concealer. I ended up getting this one in 2W because 3W is a little bit too dark for me certain days depending on what my skin tone is, and I'm just like a little bit lighter right now than I am in the summer. So 2W is seeming to be like a better match for me. I absolutely love this stuff. Love the big doe foot applicator, and I like how you can even use this as foundation too if you want to. Now I also got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I'd like to try this because a lot of people rave about it, and I think that this could be potentially a really great option for people that have a lot of hyperpigmentation or acne scars like I do, because sometimes even the concealers that I use don't cover up the really bad, you know, like hyperpigmentation that I have on that side of my face. It says that it's waterproof. I don't know. I don't necessarily always believe that waterproof claim, but thought this would be really nice to test out. And then this one is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin High Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. So this one you can use as foundation or concealer. Haven't used it yet. I should also mention I got this one in the shade 2.0 Medium Tan, and then this one is in 3.6 Matte Velvet Skin. I might have grabbed the wrong one, but I saw a Makeup Forever concealer and it said that it was self-setting. And so I was like, ooh, I always go for that because I don't like using powder, so I hope I grabbed the right one. All right, so let's talk about highlights. I got another Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I used up a lot of powder highlights last year. I try to be mindful about what I'm purchasing, like, you know, if I have other things that are comparable. That's why a lot of times when there's like new launches and stuff, I'm not one of the people who goes and like purchases all the stuff because I just don't like having that many products. And you know, I didn't buy that new Benefit Hoola until I used up the old one. So I'm very picky about what I bring, and I want to make sure that I'm like buying things that I'm actually going to use. So I thought this would be really great for somebody who doesn't want to have a huge highlighter collection, because in this you get 4 different tones, like a bronze one, a really light one, more of a mid-tone gold, and then a pink, which you could use as like a blush topper. Or I thought it'd be kind of cute if you even mix it with the gold and create like a rose gold shade. Haven't used this yet, but very excited to try that. I also just feel like the Dior Beauty packaging is so beautiful. So I'm excited to have those. I got a little mini Milk Lit highlighter. I like when brands offer minis because then I feel like you don't have to commit to the full size, and I thought this looked really pretty. Again, I had a friend who was wearing it and it looked so beautiful on her. I don't know if it's because my skin's too dark. I feel like it almost just blends away into nothing on me. So I'll have to experiment with this. It's not bad, it's just like I don't really know how to use it yet, but I thought it could be really pretty when you're doing like no makeup, minimal makeup, and you just lightly tap this on the high points of the face. And then I also got this, the Super Glowy Dewy Illuminating Fluid from Say Beauty in Star Glow. Again, got the mini version. I tend to use, like the products that I use every day, I'll go through them no problem, but when I'm trying something new, if I can try the mini, I'll always get the mini. So yeah, this is in Star Glow if I didn't mention, but this brand seems to be like a lot of people are really into it, so I wanted to try that. I do have one blush to share with you. It's the Rosy Glow from Dior in Coral. And this looks like a dupe for one of my favorite NARS blushes that's been discontinued. I love a fiery coral blush. I'm like not really partial to pinks and things like that, but if I see a coral, I think it's like one of the only blush tones that goes well with my skin tone. So I'm excited to try this and then, you know, use it on my face. I actually really want to try that soon. I got two new mascaras. One was actually an accidental purchase. You guys know I love the Dior Dior Show. It's just like the regular Dior Show mascara. This says Dior Show too. That's why I'm so confused and why I was like, wait, this isn't the one that I meant to get. This is the Dior Show Blackout Waterproof. I only used it once. I don't know how I feel about it, so I need some more time using it. The brush is a lot different than the original Dior Show that I love so much, but I did get the waterproof version. So far, so good. I mean, I just like took it out of the package and I was like, wait, something's different. So I got that. And then this one's from Armani. It's the Eyes to Kill Length and Volume Waterproof Mascara. So this one's brush looks like this. And I haven't tested this one out either, but typically I like having two different mascaras because I'll mix them together or wear one on the top and one on the bottom. Two lip products. These are both from Tarte. They are the Rainforest of the Sea lip quenches. I love these. I use these up all the time. This is one of the lip products that I'll always repurchase because I go through them. So I tried two new shades. I haven't had either of these. I got the shade Opal, which is just like a soft opalescent pinky sheer color. And then I got Buff, which is more of the nude one. So oh, I love the way they smell. They really give you that nice, like wet, drenched looking lip. And I love the packaging on these. Really pretty. So yeah, can guarantee you these will be completely used up within 2 months. I really, really love these. I'll always repurchase those. Now I did get one, I guess you could say like base product for some coverage that I really wanted to try. The Say Slip Tint. I got this in the shade 4. This is Broad Spectrum SPF 35 Tinted Sunscreen Moisturizer. I haven't tried this yet, but again, I was really interested in this brand because so many people seem to like it. So definitely want to test this out for y'all. See what it looks like, see what the coverage is like. Should I just like squeeze a little bit out so we can see? Doesn't really have that much of a scent, but I mean, I'm sure that's not really gonna show up as much on camera, but yeah, very stoked to try this. I think it's really good. I have two brow products to share with you. I have been very loyal to the Dior Brow Styler and the Anastasia Brow Wiz for years and years and years and years. So long to where I don't really know the last time I've tried many brow pencils and actually loved them as much as those. So I got the Urban Decay Brow Blade, which I think looks really interesting because one side is actually an ink, like an ink brush. And I used to use liquid eyeliner for my brows, like this really light brown liquid eyeliner that used to be from Hard Candy. I loved using that. And so I thought this could be cool and kind of similar to that. So I am excited to try it. One side is the brow brush, and then one side is a brow pencil. So when I purchased this, I wasn't really paying attention. I was under the impression that it was just one ink pencil for the brows. So I'm really hoping that this lasts me more than, you know, a month, because if it doesn't last very long, I won't necessarily repurchase, I guess, because I want something that's more of just the brow marker. I really want to try something like that. And then I purchased another Patrick Ta Major Brow Shaping Wax. I used up my clear version of the Patrick Ta one. Really a big fan of it. I used it almost every single day. So this time, since I ran out, I wanted to try the tinted version, which doesn't even have a name. It's just called Tinted, and it's just like a brown version of the clear. So I was like, well, maybe you'll like it more. If you don't, you know you like the clear one, but it's worth a try. So yeah,